So you're going to watch me do part 2 of this tattoo. This is now shading, where I'm using a Bishop Rotary 15 mag curved. So yeah, have a little watch and see how you get on. I'll do a little bit of commentary as there is no sound due to copyright. A little party bash in the background, but you know, needs must. So anyway, I'm going to start from the top and then obviously work my way down to the bottom. As you can see, obviously in the first video there was numbing cream on my inner ankle. Yeah, that didn't work. Emila, no, it didn't work. And quite frankly, I've never used numbing cream in my life. I've been all for get it done, enjoy the experience. But this, yeah, I knew it was going to hurt. It's a little bit of a cover-up. And I thought, you know, I'm going to give Emila a go. And yeah, no, that didn't work. So in take 2, we have numbed it with a product, TKTX numbing cream. Was the orange one. Just a little dab on there. Yeah. When we get to that bit, I think you might see some toe twitching because that also, yeah, hurt like Humpty Dumpty falling on the floor from a very, very high building. But here we are. Things we do to ourselves, right? But anyway, yeah, have a watch and enjoy, basically. I'll talk through some bits. Obviously, I won't talk for the whole hour because it did take an hour. But when I was doing this design on myself, some of it was freehand, so the bottom flower was free-handed, and then I got a cheeky stencil for the second one. Only I do have existing tattoos on the opposite side of my leg, which is a gorgeous woman's face, and I needed it to fit where it touched, basically. But yeah, regarding the overall experience of tattooing yourself, wow. Oh, a bit like stabbing yourself with a needle, really. But just a prolonged 2-hour stab. But yeah, most of it I didn't feel this. As I say, the where the bend of the foot is and around that inner ankle was pretty much tasty. Most of it I didn't really even feel. Some tattoos I feel, some of them I don't enjoy. But we're all different. If you had a tattoo here, you might have gone, nah, it really hurts. And then other people might think, do you know what, this is a complete doddle. For me, it was a complete doddle. I didn't expect to go this big in the first place, but I thought, do you know what, go big, or do you know what, naff off home. What's the point of doing small tattoos, right? No offence to the people that do have small tattoos, because, you know, sometimes the small ones do mean much more than the actual bigger ones themselves. But yeah, in my case, go big or go home. Because if you go big, there's less space to fill, right? Yeah, less space. But I still got a few gaps on this leg that I still need to fill. I've had one idea so far, but I do have other tattoos that need somewhat fixing up, I guess. I say over the last 10 years of me doing this, you have numerous of people tattoo you, and you like some, you don't like some. Whereas in my case, my right leg was my little guinea pig when I first started out as an apprentice. And well, all I'll say is there's a cover up of a cover up of a cover up. I do have a artist currently sorting that out for me. But again, it's yeah, this one, I needed this one today. Well, not the right like today, but on the day that I did it a couple of days ago. But yeah, the right leg just definitely needs sorting because, as some would say, it's a pile of shit, isn't it? But it won't be a pile of shit once it's done. It's going to be pretty ace. So I'm super looking forward to that. Looking to get it done before end of summer. If not, maybe winter time. Best tattoo time is winter time. But don't let me put you off, as you know, you can have a tattoo anytime. Wink, wink. But yeah. have a little watch, and I'll let you watch a few bits of shading, and then we'll go from there. I did have a bit of an audience when I was doing this, and we had made some like quite cool cracks, but obviously due to copyrighting I can't obviously upload the original audio on the video because of copyrighting, which is not fair, obviously, me using someone else's music when it's, you know, especially when it's big music, cool music, as I'd like to say. But yeah, like and subscribe was one of them. You definitely got to like and subscribe, because yeah, you like and subscribe, I'll like and subscribe. You can also check out a quicker video version of this on my Instagram at Michelle Tattooist. Also on TikTok, which again is Michelle Tattooist. Yeah. Here I think I'm doing the top of the leg. Some places were difficult to get to, but I made it work. I think the back of the leg was a little bit tender, but going forward, once you start that initial shading on yourself, it's a bit like, oh. And then when you go back in, for me personally, when you go back in and build up that shading, it's not as sharp and painful as when you first started. But some of this, you will see at the end, I have left quite a bit of negativity. On the opposite side with my my lady, she's a bit heavy. She's gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but she's a bit heavy, and I wanted to kind of match the heavy side, but not the like really thick lines. Because on the opposite side, it was done with a 14 round liner. I think we're going back years now. Could have been a 14 round liner, could have been an 18. So this one, I didn't want it as thick and bullshit. I want it to be quite delicate but dark at the same time. Bit like myself, really. Delicate, always. I have my dark days. Everyone has a dark day. But today, it's a cloudy day. Bearing in mind it is only Monday. Got the rest of the week to look forward to. Hopefully the sunshine reappears and this moody weather can moody itself away. But yeah, hopefully we're looking at a good, decent summer, fingers crossed. Lots of rain in my area, in the borders of Northamptonshire. Here we are. Got a cracking view, just looking at some clouds while I'm recording this for you. So we've got cows, we've got a few birds, lots of trees. It's amazing. It's quite peaceful, really. So as you can tell, there's not much noise in the background, which is wonderful for me. Possibly wonderful for you as well, to be fair. Apart from my naggy little voice. I don't normally actually sound like this. I have a bit of a croaky voice and have done for a few days. But here we are. But yeah, it's pretty cloudy. Sun's been nipping in and out. Little chill, but you know, the leg weren't chilly. It was after I'd finished, but she looks incredible after a couple of days of setting down. I'll post some pictures on my other socials for if you want to go and have a little gander. If you're on Instagram and TikTok, I'll post some pictures there. But yeah, I'll try and do an updated short vid just to show you whether it'll settle down or healed. At the moment, we're on obviously day 2 of healing really well. Myself for healing, I tend to use cocoa butter only because I'm one of those anomalies that is basically allergic to everything apart from cocoa butter. So I'm using cocoa butter to heal this tattoo, and so far so good. She's looking pretty nice. There's no scabbing. the redness has settled down. The area where obviously I prepared the skin before I started obviously has started to grow back. So there's that little itch, and artists will know that, and they will tell you if you've had a tattoo yourself, do not go there. Don't scratch it. Just give it a gentle pat, or just a gentle pat. Just try not to, when we say like dig in with your nails or anything bristly or anything like that. Just a gentle pat or a gentle like brush over with your hand. That will take it away for however long. But once we get to peely stage, I mean, different ball game, right? For anyone that's had a tattoo and you've got to peely stage, some scab, some peels, some just heal. Some even have a double peel, which is incredible to watch, in all fairness. Myself, I'll only peel once and I'll have that little shine, keep moisturising until the shine's gone. Something like this will take roughly about a week to 2 weeks to heal, just only because it's all black and got some thick outlines there. Looking forward to having the foot healed though, only because it's a bit difficult wearing proper shoes, especially when you live out in the sticks. You can't drive in flip-flops, right? I think you might get in trouble for that. But yeah, I've nipped out this morning. I've had loose trainers on just so there's no rubbing on the tattoo itself, because once it's fresh, you don't want to rub and cause any potential scabbing and upset to traumatized skin already. So yeah, large trainers, roomy trainers, I guess, with no socks on. Let it breathe, let it do its thing. But yeah, we shall see. She is looking incredible though, if I say so myself. But yeah. A little bit about myself. I'm Michelle, obviously. Should have done this at the beginning, really. I'm such a muppet. I'm Michelle. Been tattooing for 10 years now. Going in August, I'll be going into my 11th year. Absolutely love it. Just have its highs, just have its lows. I'm mid-30s, if anyone's wanting to know. I don't think I should reveal the correct age of myself, but yeah, coming up to 11 years. I started an apprenticeship in Northampton 11 years ago. Got taught obviously the basics, how to build coils and how to run the coils themselves and tune them. So that was a great experience, because in like this day and age now, we're on 2025, we were using like shine pens, all the rotaries and stuff like that. Me personally, I do have a rotary. I do have my Bishop rotary, and she's incredible. She's purple. She's incredible, and she does the job, and she's lightweight, which is great, especially for those longer sessions that I do as well. But mainly I do use coils, loyal to the coil. Must I say though, for those who want to talk tattoos, they are not tattoo guns. Guns fire bullets. Tattoo machines fire ink. So they're tattoo machines, not guns, machines. I'm very passionate about that saying. So yeah, tattoo machines. Absolutely love my coil. That has literally been with me from day one. Also was gifted to me by my father, which was an incredible gift to receive at the beginning of my career as well. I have received many coils throughout my career from various people, and they run like a dream. I mean, you can't beat a coil. You get the sound, you get the proper feel. If it breaks mid-sesh, you can literally like, right, I know exactly what's wrong. It could be a coil spring, it could be your O-ring, it could be anything on that machine, but you can get it literally replaced within 10, 15 minutes, depending on obviously what's gone. Get it retuned and you crack on with your job. talking with the pens that are available that you can buy now, not going to knock them. They do fantastic jobs. They are convenient. You can get wireless ones. You can get the wired ones. For me, it's not my bag. I'm in my like mid-30s, so I'm still quite young for my, like, obviously still quite young this day and age, but I'm pretty old school. I'm used to what I know. Don't like trying anything new, to be fair. Like, if you ask me what iPhone I've got, I haven't got the top spec because it doesn't interest me. I'm old school. Like, if a new coil machine came out, I'd probably be all over it and be like, yeah, let's get a new coil, because why not? But if it's a rotary, I'm kind of like, no, don't get me wrong, they're quiet. They're really easy to use. So is a coil. But the coil, I just love the buzzing of it. And even like when you finish for the day, you've done a long session using a coil. So I also do line work. It's not very often, but when I do, I still get excited from literally like the very first day when I started all those years ago. Yeah, I always prefer a coil. It's just me. I love coil, and I love setting it up as well. Completely different setup from obviously having a pen, because you can literally like plug, play, gone. You can get it done. But with a coil, as I say, you've got that noise, and when you've left, you having your big day, you've still got that buzzing in your ear. Sometimes it can be like, do you know what? I'm done with the buzzing now. And then other days you're like, got buzz in my ear, so I've got the buzz feel, the excited feel, and the passionate feeling that you've just done an incredible tattoo with a coil machine. You've got that buzz. Your client's buzzing because they're super happy what they've gone home with, regardless of the design, whether it's realism or line work, neo-trad, old school. They're buzzing about it. And for me, going off topic of the machines, to me that's what I'm passionate about. I love a happy customer. I love someone that has come in, even if it's their very first tattoo or they've been coming many, many years. The fact that they've come in, they've trusted me to do a piece on them that either means nothing, or just like a just because tattoo because I just want a tattoo, or one of those sentimental ones of, I don't know, off the top of my head, maybe in memory of a loved one that's passed or an animal that's passed, anything like that. But doing that is such an honour to do that. And then seeing it at the end, you get, before you show them the finished piece, and you go and then you take them to the mirror and they have a look, and the important for me is watching their facial expression, not watching the tattoo itself, watching their facial expression, because it will say it all. And over the years, I've tattooed hundreds of people, and I've got many, many returning clients, which, again, seeing their face, regardless if you're new or returning, I've 6-7 years down the line, still watching their face and watching it light up once that incredible piece is done. It's a heartwarming moment to see the smile. Like, over the years, I've seen smiles, I've seen tears, I've seen like a, wow, how do you even do that? I couldn't even do that. And it's just amazing watching your reaction once that piece is finished. But yeah, at the moment you can still see me still doing the top flower. Just looks like I'm just building a bit of the black here. I have used an ink here which is from a world famous incredible outlining ink. Actually no, I don't think it's outlining ink. I didn't use that one on this one. I used world famous, I think it's called Triple Black off the top of my head. It's been a long, incredible few days. I've got a little boy, and yeah, they take it out of you also. So you, obviously juggling your family life, your messaging, your tattoos, doing your designs. There's so much to be getting on with. And yeah, I just thought, I'll jump on here, I'll show you what I do, talk you through a little bit, and then, plenty more videos to come, plenty more bookings and cool requests that are coming up, which is nice. I've done a few little designs today. I do little tattoos. They are the best ones because you can literally get them done, get the next one done, and you can just make a whole complete day out of small tattoos. And small or big, there's still enjoyment out of the heartwarming facial expression at the end. Doesn't matter if it's a dot, tiny heart, outline of your dog, or a moody skyline, as I'd like to call it from earlier. But yeah, heartwarming moments. For me, I did look in the mirror after this, because obviously looking at it from this angle that you can see here to putting your leg back into its natural position of where it should be, on the floor. I did have a little wow moment to myself, because obviously doing tattoos on other people and then doing them on yourself, totally different ballgame, completely different. I do this to people on a daily basis. I hurt them and I love it, but hurting in a good way. Here I'm hurting myself, obviously, of course. I just needed to feel that tattoo pain. It's obviously been a little while. But yeah, regarding tattoos, I've got quite a few, to be fair. Obviously, as a tattoo artist, I don't think there's many tattooists out there that have not got that many tattoos. Some of us have absolutely covered. Some of us have only got one or two. Each to their own, really. But me, yeah, I'm working on my left leg, as you can see here. Got quite a few gaps, but I will, in time, get that full. Do have a sleeve, just one side though. I'm keeping it all one-sided level. My right thigh, that's, as I say, that's being worked on to get that looking super nice. I've got a rib tattoo. If you're going to get a rib tattoo, or a sternum tattoo, just mentally prepare yourself that this shit's going to hurt. It's going to rattle your rib cage like a Smarties in a tube. For me, it did anyway. But yeah, ribs for me were a no-go. I don't think I'll ever go back there. They're not finished. Haven't been finished since I was the age of 18. But for me, no. Sternum, I not on par with the ribs, but it was still pretty tasty. But going down onto the stomach wasn't too bad. Bit more easier, I guess. Got that bit more flesh on the stomach than obviously your breastplate. Back, I only got a small one on there, so that weren't too bad either. Size, not too bad. When I say size, I mean hips. Hips are not bad. I have no face tattoos. I also have no finger tattoos or chest or neck. I've been given strict instructions not to go there. Wise instructions, may I add. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I would love to have a hand tattoo, but I can't have it done. I just can't go there. I think I love the fact that my hands are blank. I could put a jumper on and nobody can go, oh, especially the older generation. Well, not just the older generation. There's quite a few people out there not so keen on tattoos, which, fair enough. You're entitled to your opinion. But us tattooers or tattooists, people that have tattoos, we're super cool. We've got to be super cool, right? No one, you can't have a blank canvas. No offence, but blank canvases have a splash of colour. Come on. I mean, there's so many things you can get nowadays, and we can accommodate for small ones, big ones, and if you're vegan, we've got vegan inks now, so you can do that. Or if you're not a vegan, then obviously we've got inks to suit you too. Or even if you're not vegan, we can use vegan inks. There's so many different brands and stuff that we can use now to accommodate for everybody's needs. I think with this, it's such an incredible thing to do, because obviously not everybody is, not everyone's the same. And that's what I like about people. They're not the same. We all are different in our own little quirky ways. I'm definitely different. I'm definitely different from all of you. I think I was either a teapot or plant pot in a previous life. But, here we are. But, yeah, definitely can accommodate for everybody's needs. And, yeah, it's an incredible thing that obviously life can obviously give you right now. If you ever did want to get that small tattoo and you've been worried about it because of obviously your you've not there is a word for it, but my brain doesn't work quite right now, but that's through personal reasons. But yeah, we can accommodate for anybody, and yeah, that's great. So if you are a vegan, for example, hats off to you. We've got vegan inks. We've got vegan products to obviously accommodate for you. You only just have to ask. You can ask any tattooist. I don't think I've actually come across a tattooist yet that doesn't accommodate for all needs. And yeah, we're all accommodating in our ways for you. But yeah, as you can see, I'm working a little bit further down now. Getting a bit messy here. I am a messy tattooer, by the way. But once you wipe all that ink away, you've got an incredible tattoo. An incredible story to talk about with your friends, your family, or someone passing in the street. I was out a few weeks ago in the town of Leicester. Or should I say the city Leicester? Let's just say Leicester. Lady had a gorgeous tattoo, absolutely stunning. Can't name studios, I'm afraid. But just passing someone in the street and just go, your tattoo, babes, is incredible. It really suits you and it's so colourful. It was insane. And just even a passing comment in the street, it will make someone's day. It'll make your family's day and stuff like that. So yeah, fire of all the comments of the tattoos, obviously the kind ones. We love kind comments, and yeah. I'm going to let you watch for a little bit, and then I'll come back and do a little bit more once we get round to the foot. Might even stick a few squeals in there just for sound effects, because in the original audio, I did squeal at that bottom part. But as I say, I'll let you watch for a little bit. It is an hour, so I will let you watch, and then once we get to the bottom, we can chat a bit more about what's going on. So now I've cleaned it, you can see the effects on it. But yeah, have a little gander, and we'll come back. So here we are. We're at the bend of the foot. Pretty tasty here. Not too tasty. Bearable. Just doing a few whips there. Still using the Bishop Rotary with a 15 curved mag. Yeah, just working through it. As I say, wasn't too bad here. As we work through around to the sides, you just get a little pinchier. And I think at this point I was literally like, what are you doing? What are you doing? But we've got to hang it out. We've got to hang it out because, look, we're near the end and, yeah, it needs to be finished. You can't stop mid-tattoo and, like, leave it unfinished. I know some people are not able to continue through a tattoo, but with myself, I'm a bit impatient. I'm a little bit impatient. I like to get it done. Get the job done. Pain or no pain. So, no pain, no gain, right? But here, yeah, just giving it a good clean. Just so we can get all that black ink off. And you can see where I've left the negative bits to make it all stand out. But once this is all settled down, obviously it'll have its own little fade. And yeah, some crispy lines in there. I think I did do one wobbly line. I will admit it. I did do one wobbly line and it hurt. It sucked. Only the fact that it really hurt. I did push myself to a limit. I could just reach. But I got that line in. I've managed to correct it. So it isn't all too bad. Some lines you can correct. Some lines you can't. So for an example, I have had one person come in and they've had specific line work and they're rattling about on their phone. If you're juggling balls or juggling your phone or juggling anything, you know yourself, you're not going to keep your body still. Doesn't matter if you move one arm, one leg or flick your head, it's going to jolt your whole body. So if you're getting a tattoo, stick a film on. Distract yourself. Stick some chewing gum in your mouth. Have your fizzy drink. Literally, just distract yourself. So you want to come out with those crispy lines, and you don't want a Mr. Wibble Wobble on you, because you've reached out for your phone, or you've dropped your vape, or anything. I mean, I'll drop everything. Don't get me wrong. I'm a clumsy one myself, but mid-tattoo, nah, if you drop it, you drop it. You just leave it until you're done. You need to keep these lines crisp. For me anyway, like, if it was a thing, like, if I could get away with assault, I think I'd cling film somebody to the bed so they wouldn't move, get the job done, make it crispy. Yeah, and then once it's finished, you can unwrap them like a Christmas present and take them to the good old-fashioned mirror for the reaction. So you didn't turn around and go, oh, there's that wobbly line because I dropped your phone, I've dropped your vape, and your artist has just dropped their patience because you dropped it all. But in this case, I think, excuse me, my croaky voice, I think this is the bit where I hit the inner ankle bit. The bone was, yeah. I think this is the moment where I knew I'd fucked up, and in my head I was like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to yourself? You do feel pain, girl, you know. But again, powered through, got the whole lot done. With top half, great ease. Bottom half, great difficulty. 10 out of 10 for difficulty. Only because I'm a wimp. I mean, I'm probably not the only wimp out there, but, you know, when it comes to tattooing on bones, yeah, the needle does not hit the bone, okay? These needles don't penetrate your dermis or all the way through to hit your bone. It is a myth. If you're gonna, like, again, I've had people ask me, oh, but what if you go that deep, you'll go into my vein? I don't think it's a thing. It could be a thing. I've just never come across it myself. You don't need to, when they say I'm going to hammer it in, we're not literally going to hammer and chisel your tattoo into your bones and into your veins. It's not a thing. Obviously, you're going to get surface bleeding, but if someone's actually hit a vein, you've done a bad job, a very bad job. You don't want to, go any deeper than you need to regarding obviously the surface of the skin. There are a few tattoos that I've seen in the years that I've been doing it where people that do it from home, that they don't know what they're doing. They've just started out, just got a tattooed kit from Team U, and I thought I'd give a go with my friend. Friends come in, and because the friend's gone, oh yeah, cheap tattoo, got this tattoo from Team U tattoo kit, we'll call it. Don't know what they're doing. Probably didn't even use gloves. Done this tattoo, hit the dermis, gone too deep, you've got a blowout. But blowouts, it's, well, you know instantly if you've got a blowout because it will look bruised under the skin, but it can travel. It can happen, especially in the hands of people that don't know what they're doing. It can happen to anybody really, but me personally, I don't think I've ever done a blowout. Never. Not that I know of anyway, but as I say, if you've done a blowout, you're going to see it straight away, and I haven't come across that and haven't done it personally. I have seen some incredible blowouts, covered a few up, but once you've got a blowout, it's not the same effect as how you'd like the original design. But didn't do any on myself though. No blowouts on myself. I think the only blowout I did is when I got home and I think I washed the tattoo and I lay down. I was just like, why did you even do it? Don't get me wrong, it looks incredible, but boy alive, literally, my leg was on fire. Nice cold shower cooled it down, which was pretty awesome. So if your tattoo is a little bit warm, you can do a cold shower. Not directly on it, I just run it obviously down wherever the area of the tattoo is, or you can do a cold compress providing it's wrapped, but a little bit of coldness sorted this right out. I think I come back to the middle bit here because I did notice amongst this 2-hour tattoo that I missed a little bit, but it's only a small bit, and then you will see me come down to the other bit in a sec. But yeah, looking pretty ace so far. I was in a awkward position doing this. As you can see, I'm leaning on the bed. I was also sat on a chair, so a separate chair, obviously to see how this was going to work out. Obviously, it worked out incredibly well. Being at the correct height and being able to reach each part of my leg, obviously the front, the side and behind the calf there. But yeah, I think this is the bit where, we find out that TKTX does not work in this area. I can't vouch for other areas, only because, as I say, it's my first time using numbing cream. Actually, that's a fib. I've only used numbing cream once before this. I used it on my face. I did tattoo my own eyebrows. I do eyebrows as well. But this is the moment where I made a squeal. I was literally, oh my God, what? Girl, what are you doing? It's really, really sore. Like, you got to work it in. It's 4 leaves. I mean, we can do this, right? But yeah, I think this is where the commentary got a bit more some sort of... There was a quiet moment, there was an ooh moment, there was an ouch moment, and there was like, oh, Merry Christmas, what are you doing? And I can't remember if it was in this part 2 or in part 1. Obviously, I've got the original, can't obviously upload the music, but you can hear me say, I think this is the moment where she knew she'd fucked up, because, well, as you can see, my foot is stretched out that much. I think I turned into a size 9 stretching this foot out just to nail in this ink to cover up the old tattoo. And boy, was it sore. It was so sore. How I didn't cry, I don't know. I really don't know. But I got through it. I did it all. You can see my sleeve there. That's been done by my colleague, Rosie. Incredible artist. But yeah, I think when I give this whole thing a clean, I think you do get a glimpse of the opposite side. Obviously, I got my foot done as well. Four weren't too bad. That was also a cover-up. Some questionable tattoos over the years. Doing them on yourself. And, well, I definitely won't be covering this one up in any years to come. This one's staying put. Worked incredibly hard to get it done. But yeah, the foot was also a cover-up. It's also a peony. Similar style. Shading's different. But again, who likes to be consistent, right? I love being consistent, actually. My left arm is all pure realism. Legs, pure line work. Love the different balances and stuff. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm literally getting rid of the music note here. Just trying to... I haven't gone in with any white because I didn't see the point of going in any white with this particular shade in it. I didn't think it actually really needed it, to be fair. So yeah, obviously I got the main part of the cover up done. You can see a little bit, but who's actually going to bend down on the floor and go, oh my God, I can see a cover up underneath there. I mean, if anyone knows me and comes up to me and does that, I literally will chuckle. But yeah, there's a few gaps, but it's not majorly noticeable. I'm just glad it's gone. That, if I remember rightly, I think this one was a cover-up as well of a old matching tattoo with somebody in my past. Not a boyfriend. We don't do matching tattoos with boyfriends, just girlfriends. But yeah, so this is the third and last cover-up on this ankle bit, because, well, once it's in, it's not going back, right? It's definitely gone now. And yeah, it's coming up for me to do the last leaf. So once that's done, I'll give it a good clean, and then you can see the final result. As I was saying earlier, I will post the whole design that I've done on myself here on my alternative socials, Instagram and TikTok, both at Michelle Tattooist. And I'll do a little short vid as well. As I was saying, I'll do a little video of my leg. You can have a look, see what I've done today, and obviously the other tattoos that I've got as well that you can see on this leg. I will expose some skin just to pre-warn. Obviously not that kind of skin. But yeah, you can can see get the gist of where this leg is going. Obviously, I've got on top of the leg, I've got a big skull, got death moth on my knee, and then the lady on the side, peony on the foot, and then these gorgeous flowers wrapping round. I do also have a name on the back of my leg. That is my little boy. Had to be done. But yeah, once this is all done, I'll do like a sort of like a short vid part 3, just so you can obviously see where it's at, and yeah, you can view that on my channel maybe in a couple of days' time, so I can collate that all together. And yeah, but here, as you can see, it's nearly done. Coming up for, oh no, we are now going to give it a wash. So you can see a bit of foam there. Give it a good wash. Make sure if you're like me, my tissue's always saturated. Others will beg to differ, but my tissue is saturated in cold water, just so you can see cool the heat down off the skin where it does get a little bit warm. That's only natural, but there she is. Tattooed myself part 2. This is shading. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, share with your friends, head over to my TikTok and my Instagram, and yeah, as I say, I'll get that short vid posted in a couple of days' time of it looking all healed, and we'll go from there. Thank you.